Hello everyone, it's Jimmy again, and I'm back with round two of this state of the collection of my random stuff. So let's get stuck straight into it, I guess. First up, we've got the print is tiny on this thing, but this is an iris. Let me move the hands. This is an iris from the 1930s, I believe. So this is gold filled. I've put it on it's actually a kangaroo strap. I think it sort of goes with it. It's a reddish kangaroo strap. Interesting thing is, Oris do their 10-year guarantee now. And if you have a look on the back of this case, oh look, it's been sitting on the strap that long, it's getting a bit of shit build up on here. Let me show you if I can. I think. Oh, it's really hard to pick up, but there is. Oh, can you see it? It's warranted 10. You just see it, 10 years. So, Oris was doing the 10-year warranty thing, like 90 odd years ago, which is impressive. So it's great that they're doing that thing again now, where I think it's on their in-house stuff. They've got the 10-year guarantee, is it, or something? I don't know. But yeah, and this thing still runs. Little manual wind. Crown's that small and it's hard for my fingers to grab. Yeah, you can see the second hand going. Only wound it a few times. Cool little watch. This is a little orient that's meant to look like a date just. A lady's date just. Tiny little orient. A little Jubilee bracelet. That I did not buy. Someone else bought that and ended up left at my place. So there you go. Little Mickey Mouse watch. There is another Mickey, here, look at the other Mickey Mouse one. There's another one that's more sort of 70s, got the little love banner thing. Real 70s looking Mickey. This one here, this big Citizen. My kids and my wife bought me this for, I think it was Christmas maybe, I don't know how long ago. Hey, it's still going. This is because this is eco drive, so it gets its power from the sun. It's been in the dark for probably years, and look, it's low on power because it's only ticking every second tick. But I'm out here and it's overcast, no sunlight in here. I've got windows but no sunlight, and it's got going again. I wore this on the farm a fair bit. As you can see, the Hazelite crystals scratched, and must admit the canvas strap on this was a real bastard. It was hard and uncomfortable. But yeah, still got it. And it's ticking. Made it kind of look like as if it's a chronograph, but obviously it's not. It's got a 24-hour dial. It's got the day and the date, which is so bloody small, they're almost impossible to read. Okay, we've got can't say it's military, but it is from the era. They're possibly World War I. Did buy it from a military collector shop thing, and works well. So with a single pusher, start, stop, reset. Yeah, so that's that. Got a pair of Japanese military stuff. I think it's First World War, so it's Japanese compass, wrist compass. It's double caged, so that cage opens, compass is inside. You see it has radium tip on the original strap. Yeah, very delicate old strap. So there's the compass and there is the wristwatch. And this strap's gone like cardboard, so it's really. So the 24-hour dial, that's on the outer case, and then yeah, same thing. It's got an outer case to protect the little watch. Probably keep it a little bit not waterproof but resistant. There's that. Got here. So we've got a Hoya, it's a quartz 200 meters professional, is it? Yeah. So the tritium's all worn off unevenly, but still it presents in its original condition. So this is the last of the Hoyas. I've dated this to 84 when they were changing over the tag Hoya. So it's kind of funny, it's Hoya on the dial, Hoya bracelet, it's got, must be, I think it's when they were changing over, it's got a tag Hoya case back. But the serial number dates it to right around that time where they were merging or being bought out. It's actually a really accurate little quartz. It's gone flat, so I've got to put a battery on it. Another Seiko diver, or Seiko 5. Bought this together with my son. We bought a couple of them to wear on the farm. We literally wore them on the farm for a few weeks and then stopped wearing them. They're just a bit bulky and stuff, I don't know. But good watch because I've got a handful of them, to be honest. This is nice. 1960s Iris. Beautiful black dial, would have been Colossi, I imagine. So it's got that perfect speckle over it now. That finish looks amazing. So even too. Just a gorgeous condition watch. It came on a leather band. You see the plating on it is still perfect. So this was unworn for a very long time. Now the golds don't match up exactly, but I've got this vintage bracelet, this flat link vintage bracelet, which is new old stock too. Had some luck at one stage, found some new old stock bracelets, and then found watches that they fit. So I sized it to my daughter's wrist, and yeah, I don't think she wears it. If you've got a Rolex to wear, why are you going to wear it? I just think that they might think like me and think the vintage ones are cool too, but it's up to them. Little Cyma, which needs a crystal. This watch was overwound and I got that working again. And it runs good now. And all I literally did was use lighter fluid and carefully flush out the movement and probably removed any dried up lubricants that might bind up. And yes, the movement is dry now, but I don't wear them, so at least they operate. And I can't see them wearing out because they're not getting used anyway. So a nice little gold-plated case. I cleaned the crystal, but it is damaged too much, so it needs a new crystal. But the actual dial and hands are perfect. Opal Diver, and in case you didn't know what the 12 was for, this one lets you know that it's the date, all right, just in case. So it's got that typical 1960s case shape that a lot of the Hoyas and stuff had. So this weird reflection between the crystal and the dial. It's an odd one. It's a very cheap watch. You see the hands are cheap. But anyway, that's what that is. We've got this here. Honestly, I don't particularly care for it. I don't know why I bought that, but that's in there too. Military pocket watch here. Like that radium burnt dial. I don't know if it's the radium alone that's just done that, because there is a fair bit of radium in those hands. And to be honest, I don't open them up. I don't know what the deal is with it, how bad it is for you. So just don't open it up. So yeah, GSTP. So it's got a broad arrow. It's British. So it's general service timepiece, and Bravingtons. Yeah, and yeah, the M with the serial number. So the interesting thing is though, this has a screw case back, and it's for its time. Oh, my hands won't grip it now. But yeah, it's got a screw on case back, which is pretty cool. That would keep it very sealed well. You see Swiss made at the bottom. This big chunk here was a piece that was my father's. I think I saw him wear it a couple of times. He was never a tech guy, so I don't know why he bought one of these touchscreen things. He must have liked the size of it. It's gone flat. I removed the battery so it doesn't ruin itself, and that's why the bracelet's undone. And to be honest, to me, it's a bloody ugly watch. But yeah, it was his. So that's the story on that. And it sounds like I'm putting a brick down that big. This is cool. So Seiko Balmatic in gold plate with original bracelet. Fully functional. Like it with the black dial. It's got that linen, that sort of matted out linen black dial. Don't know why the day and date's not mentioned. Let's have a look. Oh, it's about to change, that's why. Must take a long time. There we go. That lines up a bit better now. Yeah, that's to set out, to set your alarm on or off. Yeah, that's all listed from that. I bought that off an antique dealer. It was actually his watch he used to wear sometimes, so interesting. This is just thrown in here for good measure. I don't know, I was in with these watches, but it was just a watch I bought my wife a long time ago. So some pearl, another pearl dialed fashion watch. It's all ceramic. Yeah, whatever. But it is actually high quality, I must say. It's solid and heavy too. What's that? Make a stopwatch. So it's a chronograph that does 100th of a second or something. Yeah, wind it up to shades. Okay. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Sounds cool. Another military pocket watch with a really bad relume job. Case is very nice though. See, same thing, GSTP with the broad arrow. So yeah, British. I mean, obviously Swiss made watch, but it's British military. Hoyer chronograph. So yeah, it's a 30-second per revolution. It's loud too. Little Soviet pocket watch. See down the bottom, made in USSR. A little fancy case back. It's funny, the dial looks like it's made of paper. There's this, which I picked up the other day. I've got to clean it up a bit. Crystal's all scratched and hazed. I bought it because it's interesting. It works like a kind of like a chronograph function. If you wind it up, so it's an Ingersoll, London, and it says Triumph on the bottom. So if we wind it up, let me see something. Alright, just did a shake. So yeah, it runs like just a running sweep seconds. If you want to adjust the time, you have to push down and turn. So that's how you do. That's how you move your hands. And when you want to wind it up, you just wind it in that position. Quite unique. But the way that it works as a chronograph is you can pause this. It's got a hacking lever, a manual hacking lever that you can use. That there, right? Looks like a chimer, like a repeater. So you just start it, and you can time an elapsed time or whatever. So yeah, start stopping. Interesting. I've got to clean it up. Then I've just got a few boxed pieces. This was a cool find because it's the kind of watches I liked as a kid. These are 1983. It's got the books and everything inside there. 1983 Seiko. So this one's an alarm one, no chronograph, unfortunately. But it's just cool because you can see what they look like, what they would have looked like originally before they got trashed. It's very nice condition. I'll just stop that thing ticking. That box, there is this little blue box here with, oops, upside down. The jeweler's stamp in there. So it's got the stamp. It's got the little guarantee in there, the year, 1968. And the watch that was still on the original strap, in beautiful condition. And there you go. It's got the date on the back. So it's got 68 on the back, and it's got 68 on the paperwork. Thought that was cool. So it's the 6th of the 7th, and then so it must have been engraved at the jeweler, 6th of the 7th. It was engraved the day it was bought. It's cool because it's got all its little bits and pieces. That's how it was bought on that day. So yeah, I find that pretty cool. It's just so Herwin's like a track chronograph, I guess, for athletes. Pretty cool, bright blue. Kind of matches my watch. Yeah, found a box like this, original. Thought pretty cool, wasn't expensive. I think they're great little things to display too, if you've got a display cabinet or something. So there's that, and then there is my other Mickey Mouse watch, which I found at an antique vintage market. So it's from this, I can't remember, I think it's from the 60s. On the paperwork it says somewhere there, the strap is like a piece of cardboard because it would have been just cheap anyway, but man, the damn thing is, it was bought and never worn. So yeah, I find this pretty cool. I think it's got the year on the paperwork. The paperwork's gone. Let's see. What the hell does it say? 1970? Is it 70? Yeah, whatever it is, it's something like that anyway. Yeah, it's just time warp piece. So cool. Now, as for the question, which out of all this bunch of random stuff, I didn't say random shit, I said random stuff. I was going to say random shit, but Which is my favourite out of all this random stuff? Well, the answer is I don't have a clue. So it's just stuff that I've acquired, and geez, I just realised that over time, how much of this stuff you acquire, and if I do this for another, I don't know, 20 or 30 years, God, it'll be like a lot of, you know, in between stuff. So, but that's what I like. I like it if I find something interesting. Same with the books. If I find, you know, anywhere I find a good book that's got anything to do with horology, I usually buy it. So yeah, it's all in the fun of having a hobby. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Anyway, yeah, so till next time, have a good day. Bye bye.